everybody, Greg Johnson. Could I have a few of your minutes to talk to you about what I perceive as 4 preteen tween trends in our culture today? I'm going to give them to them really quick, and then I'm going to go back and talk about them. I believe kids today, this preteen world, this 8 to 12-year-old, the kids today are getting older, younger, they're getting faster, quicker, they're getting sadder sooner, and they're staying younger longer. So let's talk about those for a few minutes together. The first one, they're getting older, younger. You know, I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, so I'm right in the mix of what that all means today. And I'm telling you what, my 6-year-old son blows my mind. He's much older than I was when I was 6 years old. And I think there's reasons why. You know, they say that superficial change is constant, but fundamental change in culture is rare. Some of the things that create fundamental change would be the invention of the wheel or the invention of the printing press. Well, the invention of the television would probably be the next one. And then most recently, the invention of this thing called the internet has changed the way that people grow up, in anybody that has a Wi-Fi connection, that is. Isn't it interesting? Neil Postman, in his book called The Disappearance of Childhood, says it this way, that television has taken away childhood innocence in our world today. Because before television, you actually had to be able to read to learn something. Today, all you need to have is eyesight. And our kids are exposed to images through screen-driven lives that is just, well, I believe somewhat unhealthy. And boy, it's a challenge as parents, isn't it? To deal with that and to manage the screen that's on my wall right there. The second trend that kids are experiencing today is they're getting faster, quicker. Never before has the bar been so high and the age limit so low. Sports, team sports are going younger and younger and younger. I think actually you can sign your kid up and your kid isn't even born yet. I mean, I think there's a website for that. I'm kind of joking, but the point is our kids are faster, quicker. They're being exposed to things. I remember reading years ago the story about a 12-year-old who pitched a perfect Little League World Series. Danny Alamonte was his name, and it was in USA Today. The Little League World Series title was pulled from them because his father had falsified his age, and he was actually 14, not 12, because dad wanted him to be, well, older, younger, and faster, quicker, and so he faked his age. Oh, there's such a drive among parents today to make your kids faster, quicker. The problem with that is they're getting sadder sooner, and it's probably because of too much stuff. You know, prosperity will mess you up if you don't have the character to handle the current. I heard recently on the radio, if your kids have 22 toys, knock it down to 11 and they'll be happier. Knock it down to 5 and they'll really be happy. Because it's not the accumulation of stuff that makes us happy, although we have more stuff than ever, which is why kids are getting sadder sooner. Too much information, too. 100 years ago, the size of your world was the size of your yard. Today, the size of your world is what's in your hand. It's called your phone. There's more computing power in a bedroom than got Apollo 11 to the moon. There may be more tablet power in your bedroom. There may be more smartphone power in your bedroom than got Apollo 11 to the moon. I don't know, but the truth is that we have kids that are older, younger, faster, quicker, sadder sooner, with all kinds of eating disorders that are going on in our world today, fad-driven. Oh, just the materialism and the exposure to so many opportunities. Beautiful story, actually, it's tragic, about a boy who saw a butterfly trying to break free from its cocoon, and he thought it was struggling, so he went to help it and kind of made it easy for this soon-to-be butterfly to get out. The problem is that by taking away the constriction of the cocoon, he had stopped or kind of like short-circuited the ability of that butterfly to get the strength in its wings to fly, and it never flew because somebody tried to help it too early. Kids today are staying younger longer. And it's because they're growing up on the outside, but they're staying young on the inside. Could be because of abuse in the home. Could be because of primping and preening and entitlement. Delayed gratification is a challenge today, isn't it? Yesterday, my son, he received $100 for his birthday from a family member, and he had no clue what that $100 bill was like. So I decided to take him because he wanted a gift. He wanted to buy something with his money, and so I decided that I would take that $100 bill and try to find somebody who would give me 100 $1 bills so he could get a sense of how much money he had in his possession. Well, we went to, the store, Target, and they actually had 100 crisp $100 or 100 $1 bills, and I gave him my $100 bill. They gave me 100, and I made him, as he bought his toy, lay out every dollar that it would cost for him to understand that things cost. It'll help him maybe not stay younger longer. Extended adolescence won't be the experience of his life. The basic sense that I wanted us to take home today was that kids today are getting older, younger, faster, quicker, sadder, sooner, staying younger longer, and we need to manage that in their lives. So I trust that these trends will give you something to reflect upon. And then in our next vlog, we're going to talk about some other thoughts regarding what God was like when he was a preteen. And that'll come in a few minutes. God bless you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Greg Johnson and J12 Ministries, for challenging us to look deeper into how to reach tweens on their level. J12 has some amazing curriculum designed to reach the 10 to 14-year-olds at your church, and it's all available right now through Discipler. Click on the link in the description below to sign up for a free 7-day trial and check out everything today.